Hello, everyone. I hope you had a great Labor Day weekend. To those of you who participated in discussion forum number 1, I want to thank you for sharing a bit about yourself. It was a pleasure getting to know you, and I look forward to learning more about you as the semester continues. For this week, we'll wrap up our exploration of science fiction and the beginnings module, examining the textbook definition of science fiction and its history. To wrap up this exploration, you will complete quiz number 2, what is science fiction to academics? So you thought about what is science fiction to you, what does it mean to you, and now you're going to look at the textbook definition. After reviewing the video, The Definitions of Science Fiction, reviewing the website, the Gunn Center for Science Fiction Studies, and reading Gwyneth Jones's essay, The Icons of Science Fiction, which you'll find the link below, respond to the following questions. 1, according to the video, The Definitions of Science Fiction, what are the 3 criteria of science fiction? In other words, what should science fiction do? 2, according to the video, The Definitions of Science Fiction, what is the difference between hard science fiction and soft science fiction? 3, what definition of science fiction from the Gunn Center for Science Fiction Studies website stands out to you? 4, according to Gwyneth Jones, in the first paragraph of her essay, The Icons of Science Fiction, what is the commonality, the common link that science fiction writers share? In other words, what unites every kind of science fiction story? 5, what does Jones mean by the icons of science fiction? Originally, what did the word icon mean? How has it been adapted for science fiction? 6, referring to Jones's essay, name 3 icons that she mentions and explain their significance in your own words. 7, review artist David Brin's cartoon, then consider these questions. What do you think David Brin is suggesting about the difference between proper literature and science fiction? What is proper literature? And what do you think Brin is suggesting about the reception of science fiction in academia? This quiz is worth 10 points and is due by the end of the day on September 6th. Next, participate in discussion forum number 2, science fiction history. After viewing the video, A History of Science Fiction Literature, write about the most striking element of science fiction literary history that you saw in the video, responding to the following questions. What age in science fiction history and/or writer from that age grabs you the most? Why? Then do some informal research on that time period in science fiction history, giving us at least 3 facts that the video does not include. Be sure to include the source of your information in some way. You can simply give the title of the website or book in parentheses at the end of your post. When replying to your peer, you may note the similarities and differences in your posts and/or what you have learned from your peer. This discussion forum is worth 10 points. Your main post is due by the end of the day on September 6th, and your reply is due by the end of the day on September 8th. Lastly, you have activity number 2, takeaway. Now that we're wrapping up our introduction to science fiction in general, discuss one key concept, idea, insight, piece of information, or reading that stands out to you from the beginnings module. Also, you may discuss a conversation from the discussion forum that impacted you in some way. How do you think the takeaway from this module will be useful to you in your future work in this course? This activity is worth 5 points and is due by the end of the day on September 8th. In addition, I encourage you to purchase The War of the Worlds if you have not already done so. We'll be reading and discussing the novel during week 4. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to email me or post your questions in the class questions forum. You may also stop by during my virtual office hours on Wednesday and Thursday from 2 to 3 p.m. or in person on Friday from 12 to 1 p.m. in H428. Have a great week. Bye for now.